But I can tell you from personal experience that it is absolutely worth it. Because on the other side of that struggle, on the other side of that transformation, lies a life of freedom, of abundance, of possibilities that you can scarcely imagine. And that's why I'm so passionate about sharing this message with you today. Because I believe with every fiber of my being that each and every one of you has the power within you to break free from the shackles of poverty and create the life of your dreams. All it takes is a decision, a commitment, and a willingness to put in the work. I know that some of you might be thinking, okay, Jim, that all sounds great, but how do I actually make this happen? What specific steps do I need to take to start turning my financial situation around? And that's a fantastic question, my friends. Because the truth is, there's no one-size-fits-all solution when it comes to breaking free from poverty. Your path to financial freedom is going to be unique to you, based on your individual circumstances, your goals, and the resources you have available to you. But what I can tell you is that there are certain foundational principles, certain key habits and strategies that will serve as the bedrock of your journey towards abundance. And the first and most important of these is to start developing a mindset of abundance rather than a mindset of scarcity. Too many people who are struggling with poverty have been conditioned to believe that there's just not enough to go around. That the pie is only so big, and if someone else gets a slice, that means there's less for them. But that, my friends, is a dangerous and self-limiting belief. The truth is, the universe is abundant. There is more than enough for everyone, more than enough wealth, more than enough opportunity, more than enough resources to create the life of your dreams. But the only way to tap into that abundance is to start believing in it, to start seeing the world through the lens of possibility rather than limitation. And that's where your mindset comes into play. Because the way you think, the beliefs you hold, the stories you tell yourself, these things have a profound impact on the reality you create for yourself. If you believe that you're destined to be poor, that's exactly what you'll attract. But if you start believing in your own power, in your own potential, in your ability to create the life you want, well, my friends, the sky's the limit. So the first step on your journey towards financial freedom is to start consciously cultivating a mindset of abundance, to start visualizing the life you want to create, to start affirming your worthiness of that life, and to start taking action towards making it a reality. And I know that might sound a little woo-woo to some of you. You might be thinking, come on, Jim, how is positive thinking going to help me pay my bills? But let me tell you, my friends, the power of the mind is not to be underestimated. Because the truth is, our thoughts and beliefs have a direct impact on our behaviors, our habits, and the actions we take. And when you start to shift your mindset from one of scarcity to one of abundance, you'll start to see that shift manifest in tangible ways in your life. You'll start making different choices, taking different actions, and ultimately creating different results. You'll start seeing opportunities where you once saw obstacles, and you'll start taking bold, confident steps towards the life you want to create. And that is where the magic really starts to happen. Because when you combine a mindset of abundance with a set of empowering habits and strategies, that's when the true transformation can begin. I know that some of you might be thinking, okay, Jim, that all sounds great, but what exactly are those habits and strategies? What specific steps do I need to take to start turning my financial situation around? And that's a fantastic question, my friends. Because the truth is, there's no one-size-fits-all solution when it comes to breaking free from poverty. Your path to financial freedom is going to be unique to you, based on your individual circumstances, your goals, and the resources you have available to you. But what I can tell you is that there are certain foundational habits and strategies that will serve as the bedrock of your journey towards abundance. And the first and most important of these is to start developing a budget and sticking to it. I know. Budgeting doesn't exactly sound like the most exciting or glamorous thing in the world. But let me tell you, my friends, it is absolutely essential if you want to get your finances under control and start making real progress towards your goals. Because the truth is, most people who struggle with poverty don't have a clear understanding of where their money is going. They're living paycheck to paycheck, just trying to keep their heads above water, and they have no idea how to actually allocate their resources in a way that will move them forward. But when you create a budget, my friends, you're taking the first step towards taking control of your financial future. You're getting a clear picture of your income, your expenses, and where you can start to make adjustments and cut back in order to free up more money for the things that really matter. The feeling of empowerment and control that comes with having a solid budget in place is true, because suddenly you're not just at the mercy of your circumstances. You're actively shaping your financial destiny, making conscious choices about how to allocate your resources in a way that aligns with your goals and values. But budgeting is just the tip of the iceberg, my friends. Once you've got that foundational habit in place, the next step is to start building up your savings and investing in your future. I know it's saving money when you're already struggling to make. Making ends meet can feel like an impossible feat. But let me tell you, it is absolutely essential if you want to break free from the cycle of poverty and create a life of true financial security and abundance. Because the truth is, most people who are living in poverty are just one unexpected expense away from a complete financial meltdown. They have no safety net, no cushion to fall back on, and that puts them in a perpetual state of stress and vulnerability. But when you start building up your savings, my friends, you're creating a foundation of stability and security that will allow you to weather any storm. You're giving yourself the freedom and the flexibility to take calculated risks, to pursue new opportunities, and to invest in the things that will truly move the needle in your financial life. And let me tell you, the sense of confidence and empowerment that comes with having a healthy savings account is truly priceless. Because suddenly, you're not just reacting to your circumstances. You're proactively shaping your future, making strategic choices about how to allocate your resources in a way that will create the life you truly want. But of course, savings is just one piece of the puzzles. The other critical component of your journey towards financial freedom is to start investing in your own personal and professional development. The key to breaking free from poverty is not just about managing your money more effectively. It's about developing the skills, the knowledge, and the mindset that will allow you to create real, sustainable wealth. And that means investing in yourself. It means taking the time to learn new things, to acquire new skills, to expand the breadth and depth of your expertise. Because the more value you can bring to the marketplace, the more you'll be able to command in terms of income and opportunity. I know that might sound like a tall order, especially when you're already struggling to make ends meet. But let me tell you, the returns on that investment will be truly life-changing. Because when you start to develop the skills and the knowledge that are in high demand, you're not just improving your financial situation. You're also opening up a whole world of possibility and potential. You might start a side hustle, or launch your own business. You might land a higher paying job, pivot into a completely new career path. The possibilities are truly endless, my friends, but the key is to start taking action, to start investing in yourself and your own growth. And of course, as you start to build up your savings, as you start to invest in your own development, the next step is to start putting that money to work for you through strategic investments.